Hello, my name is David Firth. On my passport it says I'm a management consultant, and people often say to me, what does a management consultant do all day? I say, well, in my particular field I'm an organisational development consultant. And they look at me as if I haven't really answered the question, which of course I haven't. And they say, well, what are you actually doing, David? What are you up to in the world? I say, well, my mission is to co-create with my clients the next generation of healthy organisations, the next generation of organisations good for the soul as well as the bottom line. Yeah, so when I still lived in the UK, my father-in-law Darwin flew across from Denver, and we just bought a property in Yorkshire in England, and my wife, being an American, decided that this property would be much improved if we could only have a deck around the outside. And I tell you, when we decided to have a deck in our property, I think it was the only deck in the entire village, town at that time. But anyway, so Denver came across. I knew nothing about how to make a deck, but Darwin came across. He'd built decks in his life, and his father built houses, so I had all this wonderful expertise coming into my life about how to saw wood and nail wood. And so, yeah, we went out to the store and we bought all the equipment we needed, all the nails and the timber and the tools, and we got back and we set to work, and it took us a whole day and into the evening, and then the next day, and we finished, I think, at dinner time on the second day. And we had built a deck. For me it was miraculous because I'd never built anything with my hands, but we built a deck. And I remember we sat down in the living room of the house we had back then, and Darwin was sitting across from me, and we'd got a couple of beers, cracked open these beers and drinking down these beers, and I said to Darwin, my God, I am tired. And he said to me, yeah, but it's a good tired. And it is, that sort of tired you feel when you have given everything to a project, whether it's implementing a strategy in an organisation, or whether it's building a deck out of pieces of wood. When you have given your all to it, the tiredness you feel at the end of that is utterly different from that exhaustion people feel where they have been on the sort of, I call it the hamster wheel of busyness all day. To what end? How have they made a difference? How have they contributed? And so, so for me, I just like to distinguish between, do you have bad time in your life, or do you have a good time in your life? And then, for me, there's a challenge around that, and there's a stance around that. Because if you've got more bad tired in your life than good tired, what are you going to do about that? And also, it can be simpler as well to even change the situation you're in, I think, by saying to yourself at the beginning of the day, this is a day where I'm going to end up good tired. Even if I'm just, working on spreadsheets, or where I'm implementing a strategy, or whether I'm building a deck, I'm going to put myself into this work differently. And nobody else has to be different around me. My boss doesn't have to be different, the customer doesn't have to be different. I am going to show up differently in this piece of work, and I'm going to try and make myself good tired. If I still can't be good tired at the end of that day, I really need to be thinking about where I'm working. So thank you for listening. If you'd like to speak more about the work I do, please do get in touch. Follow the link at the end of this video. Send an email to me, and what we can do is set up a free consultation, 20 or 30 minutes, to talk about your issue, your situation, your challenge, and find out if we could work together on that. So be in touch.